Alright, welcome back. We're playing some more Trails in the Sky. This is episode number 3. We're heading to, Bose. It's our big thing today. We just caught up with the bandits, and we discovered that Cassius Bright has gone missing. 2 new ones, yeah, Azure and Reverie, right, exactly. 2 new ones this year. Okay, Ada, enjoy your Fire Emblem. Try not to get too many innocent soldiers killed, okay? We rule! I love the little voice lines in this game. They're definitely not as prevalent as the Trails of Cold Steel, which has entire blocks of voice dialogue, but the little bits of Estelle talking are still kind of cute. Pizza cake! Are they both going after Sherazard? Not that I blame them. I do find it funny that sometimes the monsters will like walk past, they'll walk right past your characters to get to somebody else. Walk right by Estelle to get to Sherazard in the back.
Piece of cake.
Wait a second. You! Ow! You jerk! Give that back! Shining Palm. This guy's got so many hit points.
Someone's been naughty.
Okay then. All right. Well, we got him.
Oh, are we done already?
We got him. That is a lot of experience points. Sadist Whip. Yeah, you like that? You like that one? Whoa! Sepith. Tons of Sepith. Tons of experience points from those palms. Wow, that's good. Yeah, I feel so. Yeah, you know, it's like I said, it's just like any other series of collected work, like a book series. I would say start at the beginning and go through the, until you get tired of it. If you enjoy it, keep going. Alright. Are headed for Bose? We are, but how did you know we weren't just visiting again? Well, a number of people like yourselves have been passing through lately. Exponentially more than usual. Is that because flights have been suspended in the airspace over Bose? That's exactly what's happened. You wouldn't believe how busy this place is because of it. Well, the Royal Army is responsible for all the restricted flights, so you're really not in a position to complain. Yeah, I guess you're right about that. Oh, another thing, the traffic through this checkpoint is also being regulated. If you want to go through here, you'll have to get a pass from the Chief Warrant Officer next door. Okay. The Chief Warrant Officer. This guy? Are you the Chief Warrant Officer? Well, if it isn't Estelle, and Joshua too. Hello, Mr. Ashton. And this is Sherazard, if I remember correctly, right? Good afternoon, sir. We'd like to cross over into the Bose region, so we were wondering about getting a pass. Let me guess, this has something to do with Lindy, doesn't it? Yeah. Estelle explains that Cassius was aboard that missing airliner. Goodness, Cassius was aboard? This is major. I'll issue you a pass right away. Right after you collect paper and pencils and... Oh, he just gave it to me. Thank you, sir. But is it alright if you issue us a pass just like this? What are you talking about? I know you kids by face. And as a member of the Royal Army, I should do my best to cooperate with the Bracer Guild. Oh, but one other thing. Huh? Be careful if you have any errands at the Hocken Gate north of here. You might want to hide your identities as bracers there. What do you mean? I'm sorry, but I can't say any more about the matter. But if you do intend to investigate the incident, please do so with discretion. I pray to Adios for Cassius's safe return. Hide their identities as bracers if they go to the Hocken Gate. Alright, we got one. Handed over the gate pass. Well, that was a really short quest. I've never played Valkyria Chronicles, but I own the first one. I did pick it up on sale. It was like $3. Okay, then how about I open up the gate for you? The soldier opened the gate by remote control. I hear they're pretty good. They're like war simulators, right? Alright, you're clear to go on through. Once you cross over, you won't be able to come back unless you get a pass from the other side. Please be aware of that before you cross. Got it. So we can't come back unless we get another pass. It's a good thing we finished everything we want to do. What do we have here this time? Bracers? Traveling the roads on foot is a bit of a hassle, isn't it? Well, be careful out there. I need a pass. Give it to me. This is a nice little place. This is where the warrant officer goes to eat his lunch. East Bowes Highway. It's a tactical, it's a tactical RPG. Got it, got it. Alright, so east to Bowes, you can go north to Nebel Valley, or west to Bowes. Is that thing like a mutant jellyfish? What is that? It's a, mad roper.
Oh, are we done already?
Yeah, I'm liking Charizard. She's spicy. She's fun. So many hidden little monsters around here. I can see them moving around in the periphery of the road. Divide? Wait a second. That's not fair. Hang on. Yo, he turned himself into two with, like, I think half of his hit points each. That's actually really funny.
All right, we're good to go.
Okay, let's see. It is a... Is that a snake? It's a mushroom snake? Is that what I'm seeing? It is a mushroom snake. That's exactly what it is. It is... it is a mushroom snake. Okay, nice. Do the Trails games usually have a big party, or is it just a few characters throughout the game? I can only speak for Trails of Cold Steel, which had a cast of, you know, like 9 characters, but you could only ever have 4 in your group at a time. Well, let's see. You could have 4 active, and then you had 2 backup members that you could swap in. What am I doing? Fight the mushroom snake. I thought there was no way he would get an attack because we had like 5 attacks before he got to go, but we missed half of them. He called for backup. Unreal. Unreal. I thought for sure we'd be able to finish this guy off before we had any bad stuff happen. Get him. Finish him. Yeah, I played through Cold Steel 1 and 2. Before coming to this one.
Piece of cake.
Pizza cake. The music is great. That's a consistent thing throughout the entire series, from what I can tell. Is that the music is just super good. I love the battle music in this game. It's just so sophisticated. It's very jazzy. What's that headed this way? Uh-oh. Is it a boss? Is it a tank? It's a convoy. Well, if it isn't Charizard, how have you been? Hello, Grant. Fine. Haven't seen you in a while either. What are you up to? As you can see, I'm doing an escort job. I'm sure that you've heard about all the airliners being grounded after the Lindy incident, right? Because of that, we have to move all this cargo to the Royal City by ground transport. I see. Well, your efforts are appreciated. So how about yourself? What are you doing with these youngsters? Don't tell me you're looking into the incident. That was the plan? Why? Do you know something we should be aware of? Well, I think it would be best if you spoke with Lugrun about it at the Bose branch. Anyway, I've got to get going. Catch you later. Mysterious. First Mr. Ashton and now him. Everyone keeps hinting at something, but no one will come out and say it. I wonder what's up. Well, there must be a good reason for it, and we'll probably find out the answers at the Bose branch. Agreed. If we do as he suggests and ask Lugrun about it, we may just get a clue as to what's going on. Anyway, let's get moving. Lugrun is the only person that's allowed to talk about whatever happened. That's why they keep telling us to go speak with him. He's like the official incident contact. Oh, level up. So yeah, that's actually Renvito, from what you're saying is actually what everyone was telling me. Effectively, when I was playing the games, everyone was like, "Well, if you want to continue the series, you should stop after 2, go back to Trails in the Sky, play through all 3 of those, then come back to 3 and 4, and then play these other ones if you were interested." So I said, "Sure, why not?" Seems good to me. Fire and water. Rogue Galaxy? I don't think I've heard of that one.
Piece of cake.
When was that released? Unreal. He called for backup. Wait, the backup called for backup? What? That's cheating. This is getting out of hand. What is going on? Hang on. So they both have 36 HP. This guy has 197. I'm on hard mode. Zero and Azure also have stuff in 3 and 4, but they just got translated. So, are you saying I should play Trails in the Sky 1, 2, and 3, then 0, then Azure, then Trails of Cold Steel 3 and 4? Is that the recommended playthrough order? This keeps getting more and more complicated. Eventually we'll get to the end of the series, I think. Maybe. Maybe. Sci-fi space pirate RPG. Very underrated. Didn't sell well, but worth it. Released in 2005. Interesting. What was it called again? Galaxy? Rogue Galaxy. Okay, interesting. Uh-oh, he might just die. Save yourself! Quick! Eat a cookie! Please don't call for backup. He's like, time to call for more backup. This poison is crazy. Wait, is he weak to water? He is. He's just gonna kill... He's gonna kill, Joshua.
We're good to go.
Please don't kill Joshua.
Let's do this!
It's on PS4? Oh, okay, got it.
All right, We're good to go.
I don't own a PS4. I barely own a PC. What is that thing? What is that? It's like a... It has a propeller. It's like a floating clump of grass with a propeller. What is... Hang on. Wisdom. It's just called Wisdom. It has 645 HP. This thing's big. This thing is big. What?
Come on.
If I want to understand everything that happens in 3 and 4 of Cold Steel. Everything that happens in 3 and 4 of Cold Steel, I must play... Okay. Was it 0 and Azure? Okay, so... Those are the ones that take place in Crossbell? Is that right?
Someone's been naughty.
Please don't hurt too much. Whatever it is you do. Absorb nutrients. Don't absorb it. What is it doing? Oh! What the hell? Excuse me? Sir. That's some big damage you've got there, mister. He's just gonna absorb nutrients us to death. And I hit him for 18 damage. Oh, this is good. This reminds me of that boss we just fought. Like the exact same situation. He's just gonna heal, sustain himself through all of this. Take that.
Piece of cake.
Pizza cake. Not bad. I was expecting more from how hard that guy was, but that wasn't bad. Let's see. Eisen Road to the north, Bose to the west. This looks like the city. The Bose Market. What a happy little town this is. We finally made it here. This is the commercial city of Bose, which sits at the heart of the Bose region. Wow, this definitely looks like a city. Of the 5 major cities in Liberl, this one comes next after the Royal City. Compared to Roll, the buildings are all made of stone and seem a lot bigger. Does anyone have any idea what that huge building is over there? That's the Bose Market. It's an indoor marketplace made up of various shops. Food, clothing, sundry goods, furniture, books, and so on. You can pretty much buy everything here with the exception of weapons and ornaments. It's not surprising that they call this place a commercial city. Man, I really wish this trip could have been for shopping. Maybe some other time. Let's first stop by the guild and find out what's going on regarding this incident. Oh, alright. Just so you know, the Bracer Guild is just right over there. Okay, cool. But we're gonna go shopping anyway. Forget the bracers, we're shopping. Oh hey, it's Dorothy. Dorothy, is that you? Huh? What is she doing? Wow, look at all the stuff they're selling here. I'm getting a kink in my neck just turning my head to try and take in all of it. She's so into her surroundings it looks like she can't even hear you. She's just oblivious. Shop. Spence Pharmacy. Oh yeah, look at that. Alright, we need another reviving balm. Smelling salts. Cures confused sleep and faints. I feel like that's good to have. Softening balm. Just have one of those. Purging balm. Poison. Cures poison. Hey. Cures poison, you say. This guy looks fancy. This one's quite a catch. It's just he's just looking at plates. Sir, do you realize you're just looking at plates? Work helmets. Laundry pole. You finished East 8? Nice. Was it worth it? Did you have a good time? Did you have fun? So the laundry pole has +1 range. The laundry pole turned into a weapon. Ingenious or pathetic? It's a great game. Nice. Look, we can finally upgrade Joshua's weapons. I actually upgraded them once already. I remember thinking about this the last time that we bought the kunai just in time to get another upgrade, and it turns out that was the case. Oh, you know what I need to do? Hang on. I need to, I was talking about this before. I need to put the knitted shoes on Joshua. Hit those bad boys, so he can walk further. Bookstore, huh? Magazine stand. Cornelia Chapter 1. That's 1,000 mirror for that. Liberal News Issue 2. I'm not buying the Cornelia. Not yet. I have much more important things to spend 1,000 Mira on right now. Gone without a trace. Where could it be? Yesterday afternoon, the airliner Lindy vanished over East Bowes airspace while en route to Roland. An exhaustive overnight search conducted by the Royal Army yielded no clues to its whereabouts, leaving all parties baffled. In response to this incident, the Army has declared all airliner flights canceled until further notice. The Liberal Orbital Ship Corporation reports that 17 were aboard the Lindy at the time of its departure, including both passengers and crew. Family members of these missing persons are understandably concerned but remain hopeful. Probability of accident is low, says expert. Central Factory Chief Murdoch proclaims our orbital engines are sturdy and reliable. The chance of an engine failure is virtually nil. I do not believe an accident to have occurred. Was it a conspiracy perpetrated by the Royal Army and the covert mercenary force comprised of Jaegers? Perhaps it was a plot to kidnap the passengers and hold them for ransom. Some have even suggested the Lindy came under attack by the last living ancient dragon. No matter what anyone may have heard, it's all just speculation at this point, as no real evidence has yet to be found. The Royal Army is investigating a possible connection between this incident and the recent burglaries in Bowes, but thus far no information on any such connection has been released. In fact, no information has been released at all due to Army regulations prohibiting the dissemination of intelligence to the general public. A policy that I'm sure we'd all like to see repealed. Crystal stolen in daring robbery! Hey, that's us. A group of unknown individuals recently broke into the Roland mayor's house to steal a septium crystal that was left in his possession. Local bracers came to the rescue and managed to recover the stolen item. But the culprits are still at large. Thankfully, no harm came to the mayor or his family during this incident. We deeply regret that the criminals escaped, says a Roland Bracer representative. But please know that we of the Bracer Guild did everything in our power to apprehend them and will continue the pursuit for however long it may take. The Roland region and the Ismaelis Tower. Oh, this is also us. The Ismaelis Tower lies a few hundred selg to the north of Roland City along the Malga Trail. Its turquoise green visage is the only real landmark for as far as the eye can see. Counting as one of the 4 tetracyclic towers, its purpose is still shrouded in mystery to this day. This exciting location is as old as Liberl itself, and modern research utilizing the latest herbal technology is expected to answer a few questions about this eerie structure, while posing still others. They didn't even use any of the photos from the top. I went to a lot of trouble to make sure that they could get to the top of that stupid tower and take those sweeping shots that he was so interested in. They didn't even publish that. Very disappointing. Sensationalism within the papers hasn't changed? Yeah, that's right. Just like real life. Let's see. Here's poison. Floral jelly. Okay, I like that. Sweet sponge cake. Speed plus 15%. Like that too. Huh. What was I buying again? Whoa! That's a lot of ingredients. Wholesome pasta. Floury soda. Wait, what are the rest of the ingredients for floury soda? Hang on. Maple sugar and bear claws. Oh! Oh! Really? Bear claws? I mean, that's cool. So are the East games that you need to play all of the, like, other games for to enjoy? I get the feeling that it's not. But I don't know. Dipping a bear claw into your Pepsi sounds appealing. It's a flower, but yeah, I know what you mean. Does not sound very exciting. I'm the sommelier. Oh, nice. Coriander infused duck. Ooh, that sounds good. These can be played standalone for the most part. I feel like 1 and 2 are important to play together. But my impression of the rest of them was that they're pretty standalone installments to the Adol saga, you know? Hello there. Hi, you must be the one guy I can talk to about the incidents. Lugrin. Oh, Sherazard. You arrived a lot sooner than I expected. I appreciate you all coming all the way from Roland. Been a while, hasn't it, Lugrin? Did someone tell you that we were coming ahead of time? Yes, I received a call from Ina not that long ago. So that means these 2 kids with you are Cassius's children? Yes, that's right. It's nice to meet you, sir. I'm Estelle Bright. And I'm Joshua Bright. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Lugrin, and I oversee the Boas branch. Your father and I go way back. Please just call me Lugrin. Sure, we'll do that. That said, could you give us a quick update on the missing airliner incident? Yes, about that. The Royal Army is still continuing its search. However, with the Army's current restriction on information, no public updates of the situation have been made. And not only has the general public been kept in the dark, but the Guild hasn't heard a word either. Really? Why not? Aren't the Army and the Guild supposed to be cooperating together? Well, that's the way it is on the surface anyway. But in actuality, there's a lot of opposition between both parties on a number of aspects. So pretty much what you're saying is that it's a bunch of jurisdictional disputes, right? I hate to admit it, but that's the situation. In addition, General Morgan has gotten involved. Ah, Morgan? I hate that guy. Did you just say General Morgan? Great. Now it really looks like things are going to be a pain. General Morgan? Who's that? He's famous for repelling the Imperial Army's invasion 10 years ago. You should have read about him in your history books. Read? Read? What? Amazingly enough, I don't recall the name. So what's the big deal with this famous guy anyway? From what I've heard, he's not the biggest fan of the Bracer Guild. Hates bracers, in fact. It seems he even makes it a point to routinely assert that there's no need for a Bracer Guild. Sounds like a real whack job to me, says the Bracer. So what you're saying is that we're not getting any information because of this general? It's not really important at the moment. What really matters is that bracers are being prohibited from entering the regions they are investigating, and because of that, it's causing conflicts with our other work. But we just came all the way here from Roland's. If that's the way it's gonna be, then it's time to duel it out with this general to decide who gets to investigate the incident. That's right, just fight him. Fight him. You're talking like a crazy person, Estelle. Keep your cool, Bracer. There are other ways, such as the request we just received from the mayor concerning the incident. She has asked that we conduct an investigation from the guild side, separate from the army. Well, that's encouraging news. If it's an official request from the mayor, it'll be a great pretext for us to conduct our own investigation. I see. Well, isn't this perfect timing? Lugren will accept the mayor's request. Sounds fine by me. But before you go, you two are junior bracers, right? Yeah, why? Junior bracers, so to speak, are members in training registered at various branches. In short, their performance is monitored by the branch where they're currently registered. And right now, for you two, that would be Roland. So what you're trying to say is that... Come on, Estelle, you can get there. We have to change our registration if we want to accept jobs here, right? You've got it. Here, all you need to do is sign on these forms to transfer your registration. Sure. Forms? I love how confused Estelle is all the time. Our names go here, and Estelle and Joshua filled out the registration transfer forms. Alright, looks like everything is in order. Junior Bracers, Estelle and Joshua. As of this day, at 15:20, your registration at the Bose branch has been approved. This means that you are now members of the Bose branch. So you know, once you become a senior bracer, you can do any job without being registered to a particular branch. But on the flip side, your duties and responsibilities increase as well. Understood. So pretty much we're still newbies. Well, it looks like now I'll be able to entrust you with the mayor's request. The mayor's residence is near the west gate. You should go there and talk to her directly. We'll do that. Understood. Okay. Hey, Volvolex. 2 is especially good. Yeah, thanks. I'm really enjoying it so far. Ravenue Monster. Ferocious monster has been sighted along the trail behind Ravenue Village. It must be sought out and exterminated ASAP. Please see me in the village. Elder Rising. I'm in a bind right now. I seem to be lacking a certain cooking ingredient I regularly use for practice. Please bring tender poultry ×5 to me, Gwen, at the Anteros restaurant. East Bose monster. A ferocious monster known as a King Scorpion has been spotted roving the East Bose Highway. Bracers from this branch are requested to deal with this threat immediately. Alright. Long term. These are all the same. All the same. Okay. Wait. What's upstairs? Any treasure? Or treasure-like objects? Alright, the East Bose Highway, the West Bose Highway. I'm guessing that's where the village is that I need to go to. The Frieden Hotel. $60 Mira a night. Unreal. Highway robbery. Hello, anyone in here? No? This hotel is completely empty. Evidently business has been slow these days. Hirsch's quote-unquote bar. Lyndon? I'm a scholar specializing in living beings from days long past. And on the subject of peculiar living beings, I encountered the most uniquely swift monster I've ever seen during a recent geological survey. That was along the road in West Bowes, if I'm not mistaken. Having never seen such a creature before, I thought to capture it, but it was far too quick for these legs of mine. I best get some exercise in my daily regimen, I surmise. Let's see. Let's see. Quick monster. Mouthful soup. A jaw-dropping, shockingly flavorful soup. Cures mute. This one cures seal. Wow, now isn't this a gorgeous place? Check out that crazy expensive looking chandelier. Calm down, Estelle. It looks like this is the mayor's place, alright. Now I just wonder if she's home. Hello? Butler Manor. Oh, do we have visitors? Welcome to the Bowes Mayor's residence. May I ask who you are, please? We're with the Bracer Guild. The mayor made a request to the guild and we've come here to inquire about the details. Well, I have heard from the mayor that we would be expecting you. However, I am sorry to inform you that the mayor is currently out at the moment. Figures. Isn't that always the way it is? She has gone to worship at the chapel. When do you expect her to be back? Well, let me see. Actually, I would imagine her to be making a return any moment now. Well, we're kinda in a hurry to meet her. Do you think it would be alright to call on her at the chapel? Well, I don't wish to inconvenience you. Don't worry, it would probably save the both of us some trouble. But if you don't mind me asking, what does the mayor look like? Like the typical wealthy person? Big hat with feathers in it, dripping gemstones from every pore? Wow, Estelle. Jeez. Feathers? Gemstones from every what? How colorful, but quite off the mark, I assure you. How would I describe her? Should I say she looks splendid? Or should I say beautifully mature? Mature. If she could just find the right man, then I could retire in peace. Huh? Never mind. I was just thinking out loud. Ah, yes, this may help. The mayor has a maid accompanying her. That might be the easiest way to find her. The mayor is being accompanied by a maid, huh? That sounds easy enough to find in a crowd of people. Let's hurry and head over to the chapel. Alright. We have to look for a conspicuously accompanied woman. Hello, is that a maid with you? Then you might be just the person I'm looking for. Yeah, Estelle's great. As far as, JRPG protagonists go. She's got it. Let's see. Chapel is this way. Alright, I see maid, but I see no woman. Oh, there you are. You're the maid we've been looking for. And you are... Estelle, that wasn't very polite. My apologies, we're with the Bracer Guild. We're looking for the mayor so we can confirm the details of a job she requested. Oh, I see. Please let me introduce myself. I am her maid, Leela. I see to the mayor's daily needs. Being served hand and foot, huh? The worlds we live in are really different. So where's the mayor, if you don't mind me asking? Didn't she come here to pray? She's playing hooky from her religious duties. Huh? I'm sure she's probably in the middle of inspecting the situation in the market. She took off after telling me to pray for her too. I don't know how I should say this, but the mayor seems like she has quite a unique personality. Hell, doesn't she sound interesting? Even if she weren't the mayor, I'd be kind of intrigued. There is no doubt she's a capable person, although she does have a bit of an unrestrained aspect to her at times. Anyway, I'm on my way to meet her right now. I don't mean to sound impolite, but would you mind waiting at her residence? I will let her know you're there. I don't know how I feel about going back there empty-handed. Would it be alright if we came along with you instead? Come with me to meet the mayor? Well, I guess it's okay. Let's make our way over to the Bose Market then. Accompany me to visit the mayor? I'm quite sure that's fine. Alright, so now we get to go to the markets. For real this time. Wow, this place is really huge. I wonder where the mayor is. Well, she does stand out in the crowd, so I'm sure you'll find her right away. Oh, just as I thought. The two of you should be absolutely ashamed of yourselves. Trying to force up the price of food at a time like this by buying it all up. You're not fit to be merchants in Bose. But ma'am, we were just thinking about how to increase sales for the Bose market in general. I don't want to hear any more from you. If it were other products, it would be a different story, but making undue profits on necessities will lead to negative publicity for the market. Return these goods to their original prices at once. All right. We'll do as you say. Now, I don't doubt your passion for the Bose market, but I want you to understand this. Commerce, when you get right down to it, is the established relationship of trust between people. And believe me, if you do business with that in mind, you can become wonderful merchants in Bose. Yes, ma'am. We'll do our best. Whew, madam. She's getting business done, I see. Leela, so you came, huh? I'm sorry you had to see that side of me. Actually, you did a wonderful job as always. But never mind that, these people are here to see you. Please come back home immediately. Oh, that emblem is... Could you be the bracers I requested? Yep, that's us, but... So does that mean that you're... Forgive me for not introducing myself. My name is Maybell. I'm the owner of this market and the mayor of the Bose region. The mayor of the entire region, huh? And then she took us to dinner. I thought we were going back home. This restaurant looks super expensive. Are we really going to have a meeting here? I often use this place for business meetings. The food is quite good too. I'll tell you what though, I had heard the mayor of Bose was a woman, but I never imagined he would be this young. Based on looks alone, I would guess that you're only 4 or 5 years older than me. Actually, I still feel like I'm nothing more than an unworthy successor to my father. My late father was the previous mayor, and all I did was inherit the rights to the Bose market and the political foundation which he set up. That's a rather unvarnished self-evaluation if I've ever heard one. After all, I'm just the daughter of a businessman, so there's no sense in getting high-hat about that. But anyway, would it be alright to go over the details of my request with you again? Sure, that would be fine. Well, what I would like to ask that you do is investigate the disappearance of the missing airship and bring closure to the incident. I am of the opinion that bracers would bring about much more desirable results concerning this incident than the army is currently producing. The reason being, we're not fighting a war. We're trying to find answers and solve a mystery. Not yet. We're not fighting a war yet. Well, I, for one, would be honored, but don't you think that you're overrating us just a bit? Just call it a businesswoman's prerogative. The fact of the matter is, an influential businessman was aboard the airliner that disappeared. In addition, if the Royal Army continues to keep the Bose airspace as a no-fly zone, business is going to suffer. And just when business had been booming prior to the Queen's birthday celebration, too. I see, so this is an economic appeal, right? Yes, and that's something which I can't trust to be left up to the Army alone. So what do you think? Will you accept my request for your help in the matter? Well, we have our own reasons for wanting to investigate the incident. We'd like to accept the job, but the Army has actively been trying to exclude bracers from anything having to do with the incident. So, I don't suppose you could pull the mirror card for us, could you? Maybe show the Army who's running the show? Excluding bracers, huh? This must have something to do with General Morgan, then. That man has disliked bracers from the beginning. So you know who the General is, Mira Maybell? Estelle's like shocked. Wait, you know who this guy is too? He was a friend of my late father's. Tentatively speaking, we have a passing acquaintance with one another. So I may just be able to do something for you. Meaning? Leela? Whatever your name is. Yes, madam. Leela produced a sheet of letter paper and a fountain pen from her pocket and handed them to Mayor Maybell. I guess this should be sufficient. Here, please take this with you. Mayor Maybell's letter. What's this letter for? It's a letter of request to General Morgan. It is to inform him of my request for information about the incident as the official responsible for the region. I think this should be enough to get some information out of the army. I see. But I wonder if that bracer-hating general will even meet with us at all. I think it would be a pretty safe bet as long as you hide your identities. You would probably be best served by saying that you're messengers from the mayor. I don't know if I like the sound of that, but it feels like we're lying or something. That's because you are, still. It's not lying. We just not be telling him everything. Ah, I see. Joshua's a little bit more morally flexible. Since this is a time-sensitive situation, I think we should be practical about it. Yes, you're right, Joshua. By the way, where do we need to go meet General Morgan? There's a fort called the Haken Gate on the international border to the north of Bose. You should be able to find the general there. Alright everyone, I'm counting on you. You just leave everything to us. If we find out anything, we'll come and let you know. I'll be looking forward to some good news. Goodbye and have a wonderful day. Goodbye. Later. Until we see each other again. Alright, let's get going, shall we? The Haken Gate is at the end of the Eisen Road to the north of the East Bose Highway. In short, we need to head out the East Gate and then turn north thereafter, right? Alrighty then, the Haken Gate, here we come! Or, alternatively, we could do some quests. Go see if we can find these monsters they were talking about, right? Let's see. Oh, that's Rollins. Wait, how do I get to Bose? There we go. Okay. Missing airliner is the big one. Ravenue Monster, outside of Ravenue Village. Tender Poultry times 5. And the King Scorpion, East Bose Highway. King Scorpion on the East Bose Highway. That's somewhere out here, right? Well, if I were a King Scorpion, where would I be hiding? That guy is not a King Scorpion. That guy is not a King Scorpion. I'm a little surprised we didn't run into it on the way here, although it may not spawn until we accept the quest, right? All these big monsters just kind of floating around. Now, given the difficulty of the encounters so far, I'm not 100% convinced that we can do this yet, but we'll see. We're gonna give it a shot. There's the Nebel Valley. Nebel? Nebel? Is this also the Bose, East Bose Highway? What is this? Nebel Valley. It has pretty music. Seems like a place I don't need to go just yet. I'm sure we'll come through there sometime. Can't even turn the camera, it's just like a fixed camera maze of some kind. this is the checkpoint. Oh, hey, who are you? Annalise? Is that you, Sherazard? She's important. She has a portrait. It's been a long time, hasn't it? Since we last trained, right? Speak of the devil, Annalise, what brings you here? Well, there was a request for monster extermination here. Is that so? Well, we appreciate you taking the time to come over. So, were you able to master the use of a sword? Let's avoid that subject right now. I'm still working on it. By the way, Sherazard, are you on the job for a guild? Something like that, although it's a bit different than what you're on right now. Really? This region has become extremely dangerous lately. You be careful, too. This seems interesting. Master the sword, huh? 8 leaves, 1 blade style? I feel like it should be easier to find that I'm making it. Like, I feel like I ran right past it. You know, there's the King Scorpion. You'd think it would be easier to see. Spotted roving the East Highway. King Scorpion. East Bowes Highway. All right, we're on the right place, right? East Bowes Highway. Just want to double/triple check. East Bowes Highway. Yes. Let's surprise attack. A halo mole? Interesting. Nice miss. Suffer.
All right, we're good to go.
Yeah, sometimes these things are really hard to see. Ow. Ow. Double ow. Okay, so what are you weak to? Are you weak to being just attacked? Thank you, Thebus. Appreciate that. Let's see. Wind? This guy's wind and fire. Alright. The Mad Roper. The Mad Roper? Nice crit heal. I like that you can crit heals in this game. And then he divides. Okay. And he calls for backup. Oh. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Don't miss. This guy's water? That's fine. crit fire is just as good, right? Ouch. Don't miss. Thank you.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Beast flesh. Good stuff. I like how that's a cooking ingredient. Like, you need 2 slabs of beast flesh. What kind of beast? Doesn't matter. They're all the same, right? They all cook the same. Are those Estelle emotes? Does Estelle's VA stream on Twitch? Bose, Hocken Gate. You don't think so? Hold it right there. Hocken Gate is currently not permitting civilian passage through the checkpoint. Unauthorized personnel are not allowed past this point. Sorry to make you waste your breath, but we are authorized to be here. Estelle produced Mayor Maybell's letter with a flourish. This is Mayor Maybell's. The mayor has requested that we come and speak with General Morgan about the status of the search. And as you can see, this document is official. But if you don't want it to let us through, I'm sure you'll be hating life later. I guess there's nothing we can do but let you through. Are you serious about this? Don't you know Mayor Maybell is the one in charge over the entire region? You can't just ignore that. I guess you're right. Alright. We'll grant you permission to pass, but make sure you don't cause any problems. Whatever happens, never forget that we share a border with the Empire. Yeah, we got it already. Alright then, let us through. What? This bird has an egg on its head. Eggshell. Is it? It's a Ramera? Ooh, do you drop poultry? Do you drop fresh poultry? Tender poultry. We're about to find out.
Oh, are we done already?
Yes, you do. So we need to kill 5 of these things. So we get some tender poultry and turn it in. They're cute little guys. I'm surprised they're not Pokemon, you know? Bam. Nice job.
That's that then. Let's move out.
We're just gonna farm birds for the rest of the stream, so buckle up, kids. This is a Ender Poultry Farm stream now. To Geppy's weird cousin. Yeah, exactly. Oh no.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Whoa! Okay, now that's a bird. That's a big, big bird. He's got 2 tiny bird buddies with him. Where are you? You're a Hraesvelgr. You take 500% damage from fire. I see. You have 1,000 hit points? What? Hraesvelgr, please don't kill us. Hey Kai Haldrick, welcome. Welcome. What do we do here? I think we walk up, we just hit this guy. Hello, Shadowed? Wow! Wow! We roasted him! You heard Hraesvelgr and E03 came flooding back? Oh, you're right. Oh no. Yep. The transition, that's right. And we shall never be parted again. Forgot all about that. Now that guy should drop 10 times tender poultry.
All right, we're good to go.
Wait, you told a pun so bad that Gigo's chat turned on you? Yeah, what was the pun? Now you have to tell us. Hraesvelgr. Not anyone can work at a Mountain Dew bottling plant. You must have a can-do attitude. See, that's actually pretty legit. I like that. That's good. I'm with it. What do you think, chat? Is that a good pun or a bad pun? Isn't that the dragon in Heavensward? It is. Yeah. That's exactly what it is, yes. You could put that in a Trail's chest. I agree. And do attitude. Hope you're doing alright, Shadowed, otherwise. Aside from being banned from Googolian's chat. Let's see, 245 HP left. We have to S-break him. Which is fine, I'm okay with doing that.
Let's do this! That's that then.
I mean, knowing Gogolian's chat like I do, I'm a little surprised that they responded in such a way to a harmless pun like that. Okay, so how many tender poultry does that make? 4? I think we have 4. 7. Oh, we got plenty. Nice. Yeah, everything's great here. Everything's fine. How are you? Oh, wow! It's a bird army. A veritable birdtallion. More birds. 2 birds now. What? How do we deal with this? All right, get him. A 1,000 damage, wow. It's not so bad. I was expecting a lot worse, honestly.
Seems you came up short.
I get the sense we're gonna have more poultry than we know what to do with by the time we get finished with this area. Arabonia Border, Hocken Gate. This is the Hocken Gate? It's freaking huge! Of course it's huge. It acts as the sole entrance to the Empire, and it's the rampart that protects Liberl from foreign threats. After it was destroyed in the war 10 years ago, a much more robust wall was built in its place. Standard military reaction, bigger equals better. Which means that beyond this point, it's no longer Liberl. Yeah. It's the territory of the Arabonian Empire, which stands beneath the emblem of the Golden Stallion. The Arabonian Empire. Well, enough staring for one day. Let's go meet with General Morgan. There's some barracks right there to the side of the gate. Maybe we'll find him in there. Okay, let's go. Before that, I want you to remove those bracer emblems you've got pinned on your chests. Things won't be pretty if General Morgan sees those. Oh, I forgot all about that. Stella and Joshua reluctantly remove their bracer emblems. Somehow I feel all weird doing this. Yeah, there's something that just doesn't feel right about this. Don't worry, that's proof that you've just started adjusting to being a bracer. To the barracks. Hey, Shadow. Hello, Bap. Welcome, everybody. How's it going tonight? What a surprise! This is my first time eating Liberl's cooking, but it was rather delectable. I'm glad you liked it. If you head to town, there's a number of other places where you can eat great Liberl cooking as well. You enjoy this trip of yours, alright? That will do, believe me. If this is the kind of food I can get in a border dive like this, then I truly am in for a feast elsewhere in this land. Well, excuse me for having my bar here on the outskirts of the country. Before you go feasting on the finer things, how about a glass of wine? I know it's not high-end exactly, but the taste is worth the price. Well then, maybe I will. Do you think this guy is... He looks like a traveler from the Empire, if you ask me. You got your Reaper to 84? Nice. Doing well? That's good to hear. Potluck in a shell. Cures KO. Heals 50 HP. Vegetable sandwich. A sandwich packed with greens for the health conscious. I love it. Just buy one of every food I run across. All food all the time. Thank you. That blonde-haired man over there is rather handsome and well-dressed. But after talking to him, I found him to be a little odd. He's a little odd. He reminds me of someone. Alright, Carlos. Yes, I remember you telling me all about this before. Sorry, I went and talked to you again. How in the world did you guys get through? The barricade hasn't been lifted on the Eisen Road yet. I came here on an errand for Mayor Maybell from Bose. Do you think you could get us in to see General Morgan? Joshua explained what the mayor requested without disclosing his identity. Well, that's understandable. In that case, I could definitely get you in to see the general, but unfortunately, he's out at the moment. Why is everybody not there? whenever we stop by. Oh, sorry, so-and-so is out at the moment. He's actually spearheading a number of searches right now. Looks like our timing was bad. You don't happen to have an idea when he might return, do you? I think he'll be back sometime today. There's a bar in that rest stop over there, so why don't you wait there for him? I'll let you know when he gets back. The bar? You mean the place we were just at? Why is there a bar in a place like this anyway? Obviously, because this is the border with the Empire. The screening process for those entering and leaving the country is really strict, so there are a lot of travelers who have to wait quite a bit. Makes a lot of sense. In that case, it's understandable that you would need facilities like an inn and a bar. Well then, we'll take you up on your suggestion to wait over at the bar. I feel like they want us to go wait at the bar. That's just a guess. It's just a theory. Why don't you wait at the bar? Good day to you all, my fine friends. You appear to be citizens of Liberal, but may I ask if you're traveling to the Empire? Nope, we're just here on an errand. We're not traveling to the Empire. You appear to be a citizen of Erebona yourself. Time to get drunk, that's right. Time for some 16-year-olds to get absolutely blasted. What about you? Are you here to visit the Liberal Kingdom? Ah, I'm glad you asked. I am indeed a visitor in Liberal, both for work and for pleasure. And you say you're running on an errand, but I can see your true colors. I know exactly who you are. Who are we? Indeed, you're bracers, no? How'd you know? We removed our bracer emblems. Wait, are you trying to tell us that you're in the same profession? It's true that there are guild branches of the Empire, but actually, I am not a bracer. I just know several people in the guild, that's all. And there's an air about you that reminded me of them, so I just thought I'd ask. Those are some excellent deductive reasoning skills you've got. I don't think an amateur could have picked us out of a crowd like that. Are you sure you're a traveler? Haha, please don't look at me with such suspicious eyes. Those cold, flickering eyes of amber. Just like a glass of exquisite brandy. Is he flirting with him? You just make me want to kiss you and hold you in my arms. He is. Okay, got it. Nice. You're a bold one, aren't you? Wait a minute. Are you one of those men who likes other boys? I just can't help myself when I see something beautiful standing before my eyes. Daughters of serenity, sons of elegance, supernal melodies and cleansing landscapes, masterpieces and stories to move the soul. And last but not least, the most exquisite in food and drink. For things such as these are those which pique my interest. So you're a pervert, just like I thought. Yep, definitely a pervert. And also a giant pervert, yes. How dreadful it is that genius is misunderstood in every generation. I feel as if my delicate glass heart is about to be broken. You with your magnificent black hair, please comfort me in my time of need. I'm gonna have to pass. You've already scarred me for life as it is. I've heard strange conversations in my day, but this one is worth remembering. The look on that kid's face! Hey, you there! You three! Oh, it's a soldier from earlier. The general has just returned. I just spoke to him about the matter. He said he'll meet you now. Really? Yeah, so come to the barracks with me immediately. Okay. With pleasure? Wow, that was much quicker than I thought. Yeah, now at least maybe we'll be able to find out what's going on. Okay, then let's be off, shall we? Wait, he's coming with us? No! You stay here! No! Stay back! What are you following us around for? Your timing is excellent. You didn't miss a beat in exiting behind us. It seemed almost natural. Scarily so. Ah, you noticed. Everything about you all just seemed so interesting. I thought I'd take a gander. Please don't mind me. Carry on, my good gent and mademoiselles. Of course we're going to mind. Now get you. Shoo! Shoo! Scrooge. Who was that guy? Seriously, what was his deal? He's not normal, that's for sure. Getting rid of that weirdo is probably better, not only for ourselves, but a service for the world at large, too. Now let's hurry and meet with the general. Okay, yeah, he's a interesting guy. I could hear some arguing. Was there some kind of problem with another traveler? No, nothing big like that. That aside, could you let us meet the general? Yeah, he's inside. His office is the last door on the left. Make sure you don't go wandering around in other places where you're not permitted. What was that? Open every single door? Yes, definitely. I was supposed to be off duty today, but then we received an order to maintain ready status here in the fort. Last door on the left? Look at all these swords. Just grab a couple of these for myself, thank you. There's that chest up there. It's a very pretty place. Oh, this is the brig, the prison. The door is locked. The end of the hall on the left. Looks like this is the general's room. Lock. All right, here goes nothing. Are you here on behalf of Mayor Maybell? That's right. Very well, come inside. Thank you for seeing us. Oh, look at that guy. I'm glad you came. My name is Morgan. I've been tasked with guarding the Haken Gate by Her Majesty Queen Alicia. It's an honor to meet you, sir. We are all here on behalf of Mayor Maybell. Please pardon our intrusion during such a busy time. There's no need to apologize. I've known Maybell since she was but a child. I couldn't imagine ignoring her request, much less one from the mayor. Alright then, would you please read this first? Boom! Letter given. So it's about the missing airliner, is it? Under ordinary circumstances, that information would be strictly confidential. But considering this is a request coming from her, I'll tell you everything I know. Sweet! Huh? He's like, what? What do you mean, sweet? Why are you happy about something that doesn't concern you? Crap, I should have kept my mouth shut. The mayor appears quite distraught over the situation, and so we've wanted to do anything we can to assist her. I see. Well, I'm glad to hear that she has been blessed with some good people around her. Let me get right down to things and explain the status of our search efforts. Please do. The airliner Lindy disappeared on its way to Roland after taking off from the Bose landing port. Presently, we have units searching all areas of the region, but we have yet to come up with anything. So what you're saying is the possibility of the incident being caused by monsters or an accident is fairly slim, right? If an airship of that size has crashed, it likely would have been discovered in the initial search efforts. Yes, that's exactly right. In fact, the flight route between Bose and Roland goes over some plains that allow a commanding view of the land. And of course, the probability of the airliner going down in Valeria Lake or the ocean is extremely low. Boy, am I relieved to hear that it's probably not a worst-case scenario like that. So if those have been ruled out, then that leaves the door open to the possibility that the airship could have been taken, right? Which makes me think that the only remaining motives must be to loot the cargo or demand a ransom for the hostages. In other words, a hijacking, right? Also, considering the geographical conditions, it could have been a covert operation carried out by the Imperial Army. Wow. That would be really big news if that were the case. What's the matter, General? I was just thinking that that's quite an impressive assessment for some civilians. We also considered the possibility that the Imperial Army was involved, so we have enforced strict regulations in the flow of information. An international incident, if taken lightly, could result in another war. But thanks to the small mercies of ADOs, the possibility for another conflict disappeared early this morning. A certain organization sent a letter to the royal family and Orbital Ship Company claiming responsibility and demanding a ransom for the passengers. Uh-oh. An organization has claimed responsibility. This organization goes by the name of the Capua family. Oh, those guys. The Capua family? It couldn't be who I think it is, could it? It certainly appears to be that way. The Sky Bandits who have been operating in the shadows in the Bose region and are led by 3 siblings at their head. Take it you've heard of them? Not only have we heard of them, we just had a run-in with them in Roland. I just can't believe those good-for-nothing thieves have managed to create such a big incident here in Bose. Estelle! Whoops. You had a run-in with them in Roland? I had heard that some of their gang had showed up in the Roland region, but I think he's onto us. Yeah, because of you and your big mouth. I see now. I thought the way you were able to analyze the situation was strange for mere civilians. But I never would have guessed that a girl and a couple of kids like you were bracers. Who are you calling kids? Just for the record, Mayor Maybell did in fact request that we come here and talk to you. Silence, deceivers! Get in here, men! He looks pretty pissed. So this is how a hard-nosed military man acts, eh? Yeah, he arrests you at gunpoint. What's the matter, General? Did these visitors try to pull anything funny? These bracers need to be shown the door. Throw them out immediately. And there they go. Just what is your problem, old man? Trying to brush us off like bugs? You're no different. Hiding your identity so you can try and finagle some information out of me? It's because you pull underhanded actions like that bracers can't be trusted. Just where do you get off calling it finagling? It's your own fault since you didn't share information with the guild to begin with. Nonsense. Who in their right mind would leave an incident like this big in the hands of a mere civilian group? I swear, of all the stupid things maybe I could have tried to pull, hiring a bunch of kids like this and getting in the way of our search party. How about you cut with the crap, General? Ooh, Sherazard. Going hard. Why do you think we've had to come all the way from Roland to begin with? It's because when it comes down to it, you military morons can't do your job. Yeah, that'll do the trick. What did you just say? Holy cow. Shara's really pissed, alright. For the past few months, you've known about the string of burglaries which seem to be the work of the Sky Bandits, right? And who, knowing full well it was them, dumped the workload onto the guild instead of looking into it themselves like they should have, huh? And now, the second this incident happens, you get on your high horse with an attitude, yet you've got nothing to show for it. No hostages or even the location of the missing airliner. Don't you think that's an embarrassment to the entire kingdom? Silence, girl! The military is an organization that runs on discipline and does not take action on a whim. Unlike a group I know of who didn't think ahead and let the Sky Bandits escape, so enough with your insolence. So you're real looking for a fight, aren't you? How sad it is to see such discord. What was that? Oh. He has a guitar? Strife brings nothing to be born, but only extends the barren wilderness within our hearts. Let me sing a requiem for you all, one to soothe your parched souls. A gentle yet wistful tune to bathe your brittle spirits and cause the deserts of your hearts to bloom. Okay. The spooniest bard. Brightly shooting stars, leaving trails in the skies. Name drop. Like a guiding light, they show me the way to your eyes. This yearning passion tears my heart in twain. And the cruel moon mocks my pain. If this fleeting dream shall never be, a single wound will remain in my heart for all to see. Beautiful. Our passionate first and final kiss. Your tears to me are an amber bliss. Is he singing about Joshua? No way! Let us mirror this eternal love. Toss a coin. Aha! It looks like you all understood what I was trying to get across. What is it that is most precious above all? That's love and peace, baby! Impressive. Well then, alright, back to the matters at hand. I think it's about time for the search party to be returning with their reports. That's right, General! I should get back to my duties and make sure you don't let those kids in again. Oh, and cancel any further checks on the travelers along the Eisen Road. Having these kids around any longer will just be an eyesore. Right away, sir! He ran away. I wish we could escape. He's still right behind us, isn't he? Whoa. You can't see this. Check out this. What's wrong with the sprite? What happened? That was interesting. It's like, hang on, I'm just gonna be over here, you know, de-resing myself. I don't know. No matter which country you visit, military men lack romanticism. But you lot, on the other hand, appear to appreciate my aesthetic sense. You know, maybe we should get going ourselves. Yeah, good idea. We had a bit of trouble, but we did manage to get some information. After we head back to Bose, how about we think about our future plan of attack? See you later. Huh? Where are you going? Wait for me! I mean, please wait for me! Let me try and introduce myself again. I'm Olivier Lenheim, a wandering bard and musician by trade. As you already know, I am an Erebonian touring your fair liberal. I'm Estelle, and... Now wait a minute, why do we have to introduce ourselves to you? Easy, Estelle, he did intercede for us back there. I'm Joshua. And I'm Sherazard. Things were getting pretty heated, and I'm glad you stepped in before something really bad happened. Let me just say thanks. Ha, you've got nothing to thank me for. I only did what any person who loves beauty and peace would have done. However, if you insist, how about going out on a date with me for a day? A day-long date? What? I'm going to have to pass on that. First of all, I don't have that sort of free time. That's too bad. Alright then, I guess I'll accept Joshua as a substitute. What do I have to do with any of this? Please don't involve me in your questionable humor. Well, that's odd. I didn't mean it as a joke. Saying that makes you even more questionable. Now, just a minute. How come you didn't invite me on a date? Estelle feels left out, I guess? You? I don't know how to put this, but you're a bit lacking in the sexy department. You might want to think about taking a lesson or two from your friends here. Ooh. Well, excuse me for not being sexy! And just what do you mean by saying I should take a few lessons from Joshua? Calm down, Estelle. I think you're cute enough just the way you are. Though I guess it's true you are a bit lackluster in the sexy category. What did you just say? Oh, good grief. Anyway, like I said before, we're busy. I'm sorry there's not a better way to thank you, but we've got to get going. Then how about you take me along with you to the city of Bose? This is my first time in Liberal, after all, and I'd like to request a guide. Well, if that's all you want, then I don't mind. Shara! Now just a second. It's the least we can do, and we're headed to the same place anyway. Plus, acting as a guide is one of Embracer's many duties. Alright, I guess we're stuck with him until then. But what if he tries to seek his poisonous fangs of lust into Joshua? Estelle? Don't you worry, Joshua. I'll save you from his perverted attentions if he tries anything funny. What is it exactly that you think he'll try? Please don't refer to me like I'm some sort of ferocious beast. I'd rather that you call me a hunter of love. Even Love Stealer wouldn't be that bad of a title either. Are you right in the head? So how about it, everyone? Shall we leave for Bose? I'm counting on you all to get me there safely. Now let us be off. Who died and made you leader? Hey, wait a minute. I'm not done warning you about the grisly fate that awaits you if you sully Joshua's innocence. Wow. He's in my party now. He's just here. He just invited himself along. He's got a gun. I guess that's how he worked his way into the group. He's like, you'll take me with you, or I'll shoot you. This is effectively the way things went, I think. Chaos Brand. Sounds pretty cool. Well, he has a gun, chat. What are we gonna do? We can't say no, right? Okay, his gun's actually pretty strong. He has 346 EP too. Why is he such a badass? He's so powerful. Of course it misses. Wow, that gun looks really strong. Misses.
Seems you came up short.
More tender poultry. It's because I don't have any hit. Oh, he does have hit materia. I take it back. What? How do you mess up that badly? Okay, so we're going back to bows. I wonder if the Scorpion King or whatever it is around now. Alright, we have 4 people in our group, which, judging by the size of the UI, seems like the most we can have. Let's just go around one more time and see if we can find this thing. Now that we have a carry in our group. Olivier? He reminds me of Oliver's. Not quite Olivier.
Take that!
Wham! Nice. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Honestly, I feel like this guy does not need our help to get around.
Seems you came up short.
Ow. Jeez, stop it. New heal? What's Chaos Brand do? Muddles an enemy's cognitive abilities. Confuses, basically. All right, got it. Attack, attack, debilitate, support, block up. Okay.
Take that!
Makes you want to play the game all over again? Good, that means I'm doing my job.
Good to go.
I try to make the games I play look fun. And, I mean, some games make it easier than others. This game's a lot of fun already, so... There you go. Where is this scorpion? Where is it? I know you're hiding somewhere. I'm going to find you, and I'm going to destroy you in the name of the moon. I mean, of the Bracer Guild. Yeah, in the name of the wind and the goddess. Exactly. Well, they can't reach him. You need to give Estelle the laundry pole.
We're good to go.
Hey, Gagolian, thank you for that raid. Welcome. Hello, everybody, from Gagolian's chat. Wow, is it really already that time? How's it going, everyone?
Hail and well met, friend.
Hail and well met, Gagolian. Thank you for the 54-month resub. Welcome back. Thank you for the 4 years and 6 months. 4.5 years of support. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Welcome back. Hello, everyone, from Gagolian's chat. And Duke.
Sharper 110.
Thank you for the 39-month resub at Tier 2. Duke, thank you for that. Welcome back. Appreciate that very generous support. Hello, everybody. If this is your first time here, I'm the Sharp Just Man. We're playing some Trails in the Sky today. Welcome, everyone. I hope you're having a fantastic night tonight. I'm sure you are if you came from Gagolian's fine channel. What were you playing tonight? Final Fantasy XIV? The 6.3 stuff? Yeah, we heard something about a Mountain Dew plant. And how you have to have a particular outlook on life to successfully work there.
Someone's been naughty.
Got caught up on 6.3. So are you totally caught up on 6.3? Have you finished the trial and everything? You did the MSQ. Okay, got it.
Take that!
That's that then. Let's move out.
A naughty whipping? Yeah, that's what she does. Oh, he leveled up. Perfect. We're looking for a monster. We're looking for a big monster called the Scorpion King or something like that. It's supposed to be around this road somewhere. But we have not yet found it. We just met a bard named Olivier. He sang us a song. And he flirted with everybody in my party. Literally every single person in my party except for Estelle. He does not think Estelle is sexy enough for his attention. Well, I still don't know where the heck this scorpion is. I feel like we've walked right past it twice now. You think Golbez might be a soul fragment of a Zem? Maybe. Isn't the soul fragment of a Zem from the 13th that kid? The Warrior of Light kid? Oh, there he is. He's right there. I don't remember his name. He has some weird long name. Alright, a large monster is prowling around. Alright, we're gonna kill it. Exterminate. Oh, God! A large monster. A large monster. Now, 4 large monsters. Dear. Oh, dear. This might be really bad. Alright, so... they take extra damage from winds. That's good. This one takes extra damage from earth. Okay. So the King Scorpion is accompanied by 3 Queen Scorpions? Is that what I have? I don't know if they really touched on it, but the Warrior of Light from the 13th is a kid that... he was in the, what was it? The Extreme Trial storyline from Heavensward? I don't remember his name. It's not an easy to remember name. And he came back in Shadowbringers, briefly. No, it's not Ardbert. It's not an easy name. It starts with an N, I think. Oh, God. 162, huh? Okay, so he just... what did he do? Wait. Did he bind me? Did he seal me? I think he's, it's not a petrify or freeze. It's not a faint. I think it's a seal. Alright, so we're gonna attack these two. Let's go ahead and S-break this guy. That's it. Unu Kalhai, thank you. 0? What? 0 damage. Great. Yeah, the Unu Kalhai guy. Him. Yes. Exactly. Dude, this is really bad. What are we gonna do with this? Yeah, Unu Kalhai is the Warrior of Light from the 13th. I want to try S-crafting the King Scorpion to see if anything happens. Can we like just attack him? 0. Alright, so if we S-craft this guy, a large multi-legged arthropod with a very potent poison in the barb of its tail. We're on hard difficulty. Wow, these guys go really fast, too.
Take that!
Learned how to make a sweet sponge cake. Right there in the middle of the fight like that. Isn't that cool?
We're good to go.
Oh, nice crit.
Yeah.
Not now.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. We gotta kill some more Queen Scorpions before we work on the King Scorpion.
It can't be.
This is fine. Everything's okay. Don't worry about it.
We're good to go.
We're good to go. Everything's fine here. How are you? Wow, this is... They go really fast. Like, wow, this is crazy. Quick draw, Howling Bullet. I like this. Fires several rounds in the blink of an eye, or fires off an explosive energy shot. Now, do we think that's gonna kill the King Scorpion, or do any damage to it at all? We'll find out.
Let me show you the true essence of beauty. Take that!
Oh, nice!
It can't be.
We're okay. We're still fine. Everything's fine.
We're good to go.
So now he's poisoned and paralyzed. Okay, let's see. 250 HP, cures poison. How about that? Use it on your... Use it on, this guy. This guy. Right there. Him.
We're good to go.
Oh no!
I'm sorry.
Not a stealth!
Nighty-night, kitty cats.
Learned Bind Whip. That's pretty good. Got Lucky Fang ×2. Alright, nice. Well, he exterminated the monster on East Bowes Highway. Look at that. Aren't we great? Barely exterminated the monster on East Bowes Highway, but we got it. We did it. We learned a lot of new recipes because we were forced to eat all of our food. Love it. It's the Skyrim practice, the thing that you do. There is a large monster in front of you and you only have 5 HP. I eat the cheese. I eat all the cheese. I open up my inventory. I need everything. Okay, so we're almost back to bows, and then we can rest, and then we can turn in our quest, and we can get some money. We can buy some more consumables to replace the ones that we used. Troy Baker is Olivier's voice in this game. So this is Bose, is it? It's more urban than I'd imagined. No, actually, he might be voiced by Troy Baker, but he sounds just like me. It's crazy. That building over there is Bose Market, no? Well, you seem to be quite knowledgeable. Are you sure this is really your first time in Liberal? I was smart enough to buy a tourist guidebook before I left. One published by your very own Liberal News, no less. A guidebook? Do they really sell such things? I don't know how to say it, but we live in a really convenient age. So, do you intend to go shopping at the Bose Market now? Yep, and after doing a bit of window shopping, I plan to dress up and dine out. According to the guide, there's supposed to be a 3-star restaurant in town. Right, the place we ate at with the mayor. What I mean to say is, I guess this is the place. The Anteros. Authentic liberal cuisine, or so they say. Indeed, no doubt this is the place. I'm quite looking forward to it. But it's supposed to cost a pretty mira if you decide to go there with a full-course meal. I have to recommend the normal bar any day over this. Worry not, my fair lady, I have brought sufficient travel expenses. And if that's not enough, I'll earn more with my superb skills. Superb skills? You're not talking about your songs and musical, renditions, are you? Can you actually earn mira with that crap? Ha! I've starred as the main opera singer at the great theater in the Erebonian capital before. If I remember right, I once earned 1 million mira in a single night. Big fat liar. Alright everyone, good work. I guess this is farewell until fate brings us together once more. Adios, amigos! What horror have we unleashed upon this poor innocent city? Is everyone from Erebonia a weirdo like that? I don't think I like the idea of that being the Empire stereotype. Huh? What I'm trying to say is that I think the majority of the people there are quite serious. I've read in a book that their ethos respects the strong silent type. So what you're saying is that he's simply a weirdo because he's an artist. Now, just hold up there, Estelle. If the artists of this world heard that, they'd be less than pleased. Let's see, we need to report the information we got out of the general to Lou Grand. And it would be best if we let Mayor Maybell know after that too. So first we visit the guild and then the mayor's residence. Okay, let's get going. Alright. The guild. Good work. Looks like you managed to achieve your objective. Okay. Did I just turn in that quest twice? Okay, so we have to go turn in ingredients to Gwen at the Anteros restaurant. Which is right here. Okay, so where's Gwen? Are you Gwen? Gwen? Looking for a Gwen. Is there a Gwen here? Are you Gwen? No, you're Alta. Are you Gwen? You're Gwen. Hello. We're here with the Bracer Guild and we have a delivery. Boom, tender poultry, ×5. Oh, thank you so much for going to all the trouble. I'm sure you must have been busy with your other work. There's no problem at all. Helping those in need is what our job as bracers is all about. Yes, it's just like Estelle said, and now with the airliners at a standstill, it's a difficult time for all of us. I really appreciate you saying that, but the little bit of mira I am paying just doesn't seem like enough. That's fine, I'll take more mira if you've got it. Oh, I know. Please let me do this for you too. Huh? Do what? I'll teach you how to make my specialty omelets. You mean the ones served here at Anteros? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Is it okay for you to be giving out your recipes like that? Don't worry, it's not a problem. Even if you make a dish just like the recipe says, it doesn't mean that you'll get the same taste. Sounds like you've got a lot of confidence in your cooking. Remember, it's not about whether you're good or bad. It's like the relationship between a musician and her sheet of music. Depending on the person, the song will sound different, even though the music is exactly the same. That's pretty profound. The recipe in the end is nothing more than a framework to make something delicious. By only following the rules, you'd be surprised at how many different ways the end flavor turns out. Learned liberal omelet. Score. We'll have to give this a try later on. Estelle, now this is just a little pre-cooking advice, so don't take it the wrong way, but please read the recipe before you try it. How rude! What are you trying to say? That I'm the worst cook ever? Then make sure you measure how much seasoning you put in. A pinch of salt doesn't mean that you should drop a fistful in there, you know. I'll show you a fistful. Well, following the setup of any recipe is important, but enjoying what you cook comes first. Surprisingly, that's probably the best framework for any recipe. See? Well, that's what I'm talking about. I totally agree. And thanks for the new recipe. My pleasure. Come and enjoy a bite to eat here every once in a while, too. Oh. A new recipe? Wow. Ignis would be so proud of us right now. We gotta go bring our dead people back to life, by the way. Oh, wait. Never mind, there's a cutscene. Come on, Missy, I'm begging you. Please let us in. If I could just get a comment from the mayor, I'd be on my merry little way. Yep, that's right. And of course, I'd need a photograph, too. I'm sure the mayor would be flattered, but she's extremely busy. I'm gonna have to ask all those without an appointment to leave. I hope you can understand the situation. Come on, please! For an incident this huge, we hardly know anything about the circumstances surrounding it. And I have an obligation to inform the readers. But, yeah, what about the readers? We could probably reach double the number if we have the mayor grace the cover. It's said to be very beautiful after all. Dorothy? Why did you have to go and say something like that? Huh? But it was you who was saying the same thing, remember? You said if we didn't have any news to go on, we could lure customers to buy the magazine by featuring the sexy mayor on the cover. You idiot! Miss? Well, aren't you two a couple of interesting visitors? I'll make sure to tell Mayor Maybell about the details of our conversation. At the moment, however, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Wait! This is a misunderstanding. Please leave. Fine. So are we going to be okay not getting a photograph of the mayor then? Please, for the love of Adios and my sanity, just keep your mouth shut. Niall, wait for me! The journos are here. Huh? Good afternoon, Leela. Oh, it's you bracers again. Did you just return from the Hocken Gate? Yeah, something like that. So, those two you just turned away? A bunch of unscrupulous individuals. Really? Those miscreants said they plan to use the mayor to make some quick Mira. As long as I'm here to protect my mistress, I won't allow that to happen. I see. You're really serious about your job, aren't you? Deadly serious. That's because it's my duty. Anyway, why don't you all come inside? The mayor is waiting for you. Most of the people in the Empire apologize a lot. Yes, right, profusely. Exactly. All the time. About things that aren't really their responsibility or fault. That's the chapel. Wait, where's the inn? Is it the green building? No, I guess that would make too much sense, right? Not the one in the middle, but this one over here. What is this? Kirsch's Bar. Is it this one? Been a productive day. We found Gwen. We defeated a scorpion and his harem. All kinds of cool stuff has been going on. All right, the Bowsmere's residence. Where is she? She's waiting for you, but where? There she is. dealing with complaints from the citizens, late deliveries of goods to the Bose Market because of the airspace being a no-fly zone, servicing the sewer facilities, selecting a congratulatory gift for Her Majesty the Queen, harm incurred by monsters on the new Ansel path. When will all this paperwork finally end? When you quit your job. Hello? Oh, are you back already? You look pretty busy, so would it be better if we came back at a later time? No, you're fine. So you found out something from General Morgan, right? I'd like to hear about it. Good work. I feel like I have a much clearer picture of the situation now. First, there was a hijacking by the Sky Bandits and now a ransom demand. The situation is much more serious than I had originally anticipated. If the General hadn't found out we were bracers, I think we could have learned more, but no, it's alright. I'm just glad to know it wasn't a crash. With this information, I should be able to take effective countermeasures with the city. Now I need to think of a way to inform the citizens of Bose and deal with the families of the passengers. I imagine it'll be quite a difficult task considering that you're already as busy as you are. Well, it's just the duty of a mayor. And since the identity of the criminals is now known, may I ask that you continue your investigation of the incident? Of course. What was our plan to begin with? We've already had a run-in with these Sky Bandits before, and I'll wager the honor of the guild that this is one group we cannot simply leave to the Royal Army. Yeah, that's for sure. There's Dad to find, and then we need to deal with all these Sky Bandits once and for all. What's with the look, Joshua? I was just thinking, and no matter which way I look at things, I just can't believe it. What can't you believe? That Dad could get beaten by a bunch of Sky Bandits. Basing my judgment on the ability of the group that appeared in Roland? I'm in agreement with you there. Cassius could have easily dealt with a group of that caliber. Come on, Joshua, you two share it. You're giving him way more credit than he deserves. Just talking about her dad here. He's pretty good, I'll give you that, but I think it would be a bit of a stretch to take on an entire group. Do you mind if I ask you something? Are you trying to tell me that your father was aboard that airliner? Oh, didn't I mention that? I'm embarrassed to say it, but yeah, he was. Not to mention he's a bracer too. His name's Cassius Bright. Did you just say Cassius Bright? Yeah, why? Do you know my dad or something? I've never met him in person, but I've heard a great deal about him. I'm sorry, I just don't know what to say. We might be able to use this to get some information from the army. Excuse me, Mayor? I'm very sorry, and I can empathize with what you must be going through. If there's anything I can do to help you clear up this incident, then I am at your disposal. If there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to ask. Cassius Bright? I like how Estelle is completely clueless as to how influential her father is. I wonder what's up with the mayor. As soon as we mentioned Dad's name, she got all surprised. You're right, but I guess I can imagine where she's coming from. The mayor and the general have known one another for a long time after all. Huh? Well, let's not worry about that right now. You've given the mayor a brief rundown of everything, so let's head to the guild. I'm sure Lugrid is waiting for a report from us. Right. I feel like I need to replace my Sharp Clueless emote with a Estelle Clueless emote. She's definitely the question mark type of girl. Report. Seventh class, rank up. Yes, that's right. Not quite as low as before. Received Eagle Eye Quartz as a perk. Oh, it's you kids. So did you find out anything about the incident? You bet. Valuable information at that. Estelle relayed the information they'd obtained from General Morgan. The Sky Bandits and the Capua family. You're right, that is valuable information. It looks like we'll be able to decide on a policy for the Bracer Guild related to this. However, I'm surprised to hear that General Morgan is an even bigger Bracer hater than I had originally thought. Yeah, I was really surprised myself. In Roll-It, the job of a Bracer is pretty much respected by everyone, so to encounter someone that hates Bracers that much? Don't worry about it, General Morgan is an exception. Under normal circumstances, the Royal Army and the Guild maintain a pretty good cooperative relationship. However, it looks like this time you're going to have to deal with a lot more than you bargained for. Well, then I guess we'll have to try and make steady efforts while maintaining a low profile. But it looks like these recent burglaries are also the work of the Sky Bandits, right? Yes. Taking into account the incident in Roland, it's pretty clear who's behind these. To call them burglaries is one thing, though, because most of the stuff that's been stolen hasn't been all that valuable. I would have never thought they would go so far as to commit a heinous crime like hijacking the Lindy. Now that you mention it, that is rather odd. The burglary that happened in Roland was also rather mild in comparison. Yeah, and to hijack an airliner and then to turn around and demand a ransom from the royal family? The risks there are greater than any potential reward. In light of that, we should probably do a little more on the investigative side ourselves. That's a good point. I mean, the people that we interacted with, they were, not that coordinated. You know what I mean? Nebo Valley monster, West Bose monster. Let's see, now that we've reported to the guild and the mayor, we need to think about what to do next. Just searching around blindly for the airliner or sky bandits probably won't amount to anything, right? If it had, then the army would have found them a long time ago. They're both like dumbfounded that she came up with something that was actually pretty observant. What's the matter with you two? Estelle, you've matured. If it had been the same you as before, you probably would have said something like, let's just comb the entire region. I never thought I'd see the day when those words would come out of your mouth either. My heart's too full of emotions for words. Their full brain, the whole brain being used right there. So what are you two trying to say? You can be so rude sometimes, I hope you know. We were complimenting you, Estelle, seriously. Unfortunately, unlike Roland, the Bose region is certainly much vaster. I'm really hoping for a clue right about now. A clue, huh? Oh, right. Wasn't that Niall and Dorothy we saw in front of the mayor's place earlier? He seemed pretty starved for a story, but I wonder if he knows anything else. It's true he arrived in Bose a little before we did, and so I think it may be worth talking to him. I wonder where they went. Let's see. Did you say he needed some food? Is he here? Spread by capitalist wings and fly. I love it. Okay, we also need to buy more consumables because I ran through basically everything I had fighting that boss. What do I have to cook? Wholesome pasta. Potluck in a shell. Sweet sponge cake. Flowery soda. Mouthful soup. Floral jelly. I think the floral jelly was really good. Liberal omelet. Here we go. We can make a few of these. Oh, it's a sit-down meal. Heals HP for everybody. Heals 500 HP for everyone? That's pretty good. Alright, so I feel like... Kibbled salt? Where do I get that? What? Hang on, do you sell kibbled salt? No. You don't even sell ingredients. Oh hey, it's Olivier. This marketplace is much more lively than I could have ever imagined. It was definitely worth seeing. Strega Jays? Red scarf. Defense +2. Painfully bright. That's perfect for Estelle and Joshua then, right? They're painfully bright too. Ripe apple, luscious orange, dirty carrots, crisp onions, and flaky potatoes. Here we go. Kibbled salt. Okay, mouthful soup. Took a couple of these. Drill meatball. We could take this. The extra strength is pretty good. I think I'm gonna buy a couple more steaks. We're just gonna hang on to them. Do. Pharmacy. Alright, so let's see. Tear Balm, 200 HP. It's so funny because it's not even close to being as effective as the food anymore. It's just, I need something better. Something much better. Let's see if we can transfer this into some cash. And I'll get rid of 100 of these. 100 of these. Trade that in. And we'll buy some work helmets. Maybe just 2. Because Estelle is already using something else, right? Yeah, she's got the black bangle and the topaz talisman. Okay, kids, let's see if we can find any more bad guys to fight. What do you think? Okay, we need to fight the Ravenue monster, the Nibble Valley monster, the West Bowes monster. So the East Bowes monster, that scorpion that I fought, was a medium difficulty. These are all medium difficulties. That was along the East Bowes Highway, right, to get to Nibble Valley. Yes. You know what? I'm thinking we might want to wait until we get, Oh, should we wait until we get Olivier back in the party? If we get Olivier back in the party? I'm a little curious now. I wonder if we do. That would make fighting these monsters much easier. Instead of trying to do an under-partied version. We'll see. Hang on. Let's just go back and we'll see if we can find Niall. Move the story forward just a little bit more. And then we'll go from there. If by the time they ask us to leave the city again, we don't have Olivier, then we'll just go fight them by ourselves. Alright, so we're looking for Niall. Where could he be? So we got snubbed by the mayor. Is he at the hotel? Is he in the chapel praying for his everlasting soul? Is he at the bar? He's at the bar. He's at the bar. Right? No? He's not at the bar? Oh, here he is. He looks all mopey. I walked right past him. Oh, god damn it. This ain't a joke, you know. Ugh. Well, we found him, but he's drunk off his ass. Was having his article rejected really that much of a shock to his system? He's just acting like the man he is. Men are pigs, after all. Though he seems to have forgotten that alcohol is a drink to be consumed, not a drink to be consumed by. You're one to talk. Don't they sometimes call you bottomless, Shara? Oh, please, bottomless is much more suitable for women than like Ina. I, on the other hand, can hold my liquor. No matter how much I may drink, my face and my disposition remain unreddened. So don't you dare group a fun-loving drinker like myself in the same category as this clumsy lush. Oh, come on now. When you get drunk, you lose it completely, and everyone around you gets a heck of a show, admit it. It's certainly true that Ina is like a bucket to Shara's sieve, but no matter how you look at it, they're both pretty bottomless. I'm sensing disrespect, children. Ugh. Ugh. Where am I? Good, you're awake. Sort of. Drinking so much is not good for your health, you know. Oh, my head. What the? You're that bracer trainee, aren't you? Oh my goddess. What the hell am I doing in Roland? Thought I'd made my way to Bose. What are you mumbling about, you sponge? You are in Bose, and so are we. Oh, well, damn, don't scare me like that. Oh, and I see you've got a lovely lass with you. Name's Sherazard Harvey. The pleasure's all yours, I'm sure. I'm the mentor of these two. Sherazard? Are you the infamous Silver Streak by any chance? Oh, you humble me, sir. I take it you've heard of me then? Only rumors, I'm afraid, but yes, I know your name. You're one of the top young bracers, if I'm not mistaken. Which means you three are here to investigate the incident as well, I suppose. Oh, so you do have some brains left in there after all that booze. I'm impressed. You find anything out? We saw you by the mayor's house. You seemed pretty troubled. Damn, they saw that? Yeah, I was looking for clues and couldn't find any. That's what I figured. Damned army regulations on the spread of misinformation really restrict what I'm able to learn anyway. And if I try to consult General Morgan at the Hockin Gate directly, I'll be held up for inspection for who knows how long. So I figured I'd at least try to score an interview with the legendarily voluptuous mayor, but a maid turned me away outright. And to top it all off, that useless girl kept screwing everything up. Everything! Oh, great Adios, tell me what did I do to deserve this shabby life? Well, you did try to do an exclusive on the mayor's chest. But if you want information that badly, we might share some of ours with you. Huh? We're actually investigating the incident on Mayor Maybell's behalf right now. So naturally, we've met with the mayor and General Morgan too, for that matter. Holy crap, you're serious? Yep, totally. Score! And the goddess gets a point. Blessed be the bounty of Adios. Please, I beg of you, tell me everything, every last detail. I'll be glad to. However, aren't you forgetting something, Niall? Huh? Huh, information ain't free, you know. We'll scratch your back, but you need to scratch ours first. I get that look off your face. I totally do not mean that literally. You want mirror or something? My research funds are long exhausted at this point, I'm sorry to say. We're not interested in your money. We just find it fascinating that you made it your way to Bose right after this incident occurred. Seems like you might have heard some interesting things yourself, that being the case. Ugh, and here I thought you were a nice kid. Turns out you're just a slimy little leech like me. I'll tell you what I know, but rest assured it's not big news by any stretch of the imagination. As long as it's related to the incident, and no matter how trivial it may seem, I'll take it. Just don't be stingy. Give it to us straight, okay? Fine, fine! I'll tell you everything on my honor as a newsman. I've got 2 clues to share, so if you're taking notes, I suggest you get out your pen and paper. We're ready whenever you are. Man, way to go, Joshua, you're on a roll! Huh, well, if he ever gets tired of being a bracer, we know he'll have a bright future in racketeering with those skills. Yeah, I mean... when you've got it, you got it. The first clue is in the form of an eyewitness report from the village of Ravenue to the west. I talked to a villager who had just come to Bose for a visit. She told me something very interesting. Apparently, she knows a kid who saw a huge shadow flying overhead on the night of the incident. A huge shadow flying overhead? Yep, airship, I told him. Maybe even that missing one. But the army checked it out and found absolutely nothing. Oh, you meanie, you raised our hopes only to dash them straight away. So you're saying somebody saw something, but it was probably unrelated to anything? That's what I'm saying. I warned you it wasn't big news. And I went to a lot of trouble to get this sad morsel, too. That, with that information embargo in place and all. Well done. Now let's hear the second clue of yours. Fine. The other thing I learned is that the military's intelligence division is on the move. Intelligence division? I've heard rumors about them. It's a new royally sanctioned branch of the army in charge of intelligence gathering and dissemination. That's the one, yeah. Supposedly they're so elite they can even stand toe-to-toe with the royal bodyguards. The man they put in charge, Colonel Richard, is apparently quite the whiz kid. With him on the case, they say this incident is as good as solved already. Doesn't seem like your information will be of much use to us in our investigation. Yeah, well, can't say I didn't warn you. Sorry I couldn't help much on your end. But a promise is a promise, huh? I scratched, now it's your turn. Of course, a deal is a deal after all. Joshua told Niall all about the incident in Roland, as well as the information received from General Morgan. The Cappy was Sky Bandits, a ransom demand to the Royal House and the Airship Corporations? Good goddess, that's exactly what I needed. It's the missing link I've been killing myself to find. Caught your fancy, did it? Absolutely, I can definitely write my article now. I can't be wasting my time getting drunk here. I have to find Dorothy post-haste. See you later, you wonderful people, you. Okay, bye. Wow, his spirits certainly lifted fast. Well, he was chasing a big story pretty unsuccessfully until he came along. That's only natural. I'm glad we could help him out. Well, look at you, Mr. I'll break your kneecaps if you don't talk to Mr. Nice Guy in under a minute. Wow. Talk about a split personality. Stop thinking weird things about me. I was just negotiating, a little give and take, nothing more. A bad boy exterior with a good boy inside, or is it the other way around? Either way, I'm sure the girls love it. But anyway, I guess we've only really dealt with scrupulous people thus far. We're pretty lucky in that regard. Start dealing with weirdos, and that's when you'll need to bust out some really questionable negotiating techniques. Why are you looking at me when you say that? Anyway, that aside, was anyone else a little bothered when Niall talked about that huge flying shadow fed? The eyewitness report from Ravenou? I'd say there's a strong chance there was nothing to it if the army already checked it out. Yeah, but I mean, it's not like the army is totally infallible. They could have missed something. It wasn't General Morgan himself, after all, but one of his men. And some of those guys are pretty thick-headed. That is true. Probably worth looking into. Certainly can't hurt at any rate. You two are starting to get the hang of this, I see. Ravenou is a small village in the west. It thrives on fruit cultivation and exporting. Best way to get there is to head out of the west gate for a bit, then turn north onto the mountain trail. At which point, we'll be just a stone's throw away. Got it. Okay, so Ravenou. There's a monster over there, too. There's two monsters out there. There's a West Bowes Highway monster and a Ravenou monster. So I guess we go that way. Okay, West Bowes Highway monster. Which is a what? Is there... Did it tell me anything about it? What does it look like? It's called the Thunderquake. The Thunderquake. Ferocious monster known as the Thunderquake is out here on the West Bowes Highway. I haven't had much luck, like, just finding these monsters. They're actually pretty hidden. Thunder. Thunder. Thunderquake! Provide me sight beyond sight. Oh, nice miss. Nice miss. The Rockpecker has nodded off. The what now? Sorry, come again? Ow. What? What? He gets a bonus? He has like extra strength, and he's gonna get extra strength on top of that strength. From the turn bonus. Man, that's rough. Excuse me? He might just one-shot somebody here. Now he's asleep. Oh, 200 damage! Okay, right. 200 damage. And now he's asleep again. These guys are unbelievable. Boy, they really hate Joshua, don't they? They really don't like him. And now he's asleep again. This is the pattern. Just falls asleep repeatedly. Critical sleeping! I wish I could do that.
Seems you came up short.
Just critically fall asleep. Revenue Trail, Crone Trail. Okay. This is the West Buzz Highway. Is the monster this way? Let's find out. Nice miss. What's Blind Whip? Oh, it impedes. Oh, good. We have an impeding ability now. That's good.
All right, we're good to go.
Speaking of impede, now that we have an ability that impedes, we could probably adjust this. What is this? You can see enemies from a distance. That's interesting. So I don't know if we go with evade or defense. Extra 5% defense, okay. Or 1 agility. 5% of defense or 25% agility. Let's go with that. I don't know how agility translates into evade, but my agility is only 4. So I feel like there's nowhere to go but up, you know?
Let's do this!
Get him! So close. So close. Oh, come on. There we go.
Oh, are we done already?
Okay, we're still looking for Thunderquake. What's that thing? What is this? It's like an alien. It's so ugly. Boiled Agar G. Boiled Agar G. Okay. I should have known. I should have known it explodes.
Oh, are we done already?
It even kind of looks like a bomb. Right? Yikes forever. Exactly. Yikes forever. Another one of those boiled Agar G's. Alright, where is this thing? There's a palm. Some shiny palms. 583? They take 0 damage from magic? Excuse me? Zero. Nice. Good. That was the easiest fight of my life. We got some Sepith out of it, though, so I guess that's something. There he is. Is that Thunderquake? Okay. Are we ready to fight Thunderquake? Just the name gives me the giggles, man. Alright. Let's see. Exterminate. Alright. There he is. Thunderquake. He takes extra damage. He takes a lot of damage from Earth. Like a bunch of damage from Earth. And wouldn't you know it, nobody in my group has Earth. Oh, wait. No, I take that back. Estelle has Earth aspected attacks. Like her physical attacks, her melee attacks are Earth aspected. So this ought to be interesting. Okay, here we go. Attack him. First. Alright. That's good. That's good. Yikes. Okay, he blinded her.
Here I come!
630. It's pretty good. The character you need to progress the story is not where he should be, so you're stuck. Like, is that an old game? How did that happen? I don't understand. How does something like that occur? So wait, all he does is spam that attack? Is that what I'm gathering here? He just spams that attack repeatedly? So this might be really bad for us. We might be really screwed. All he does is that. And he blinds people. Have anything that cures blind? I have an item that makes you immune to blind. That's it. That's all I've got. He just spams that attack. That's brutal. Okay. Oh, she can see again. Oh, that's good. I don't really want a hurricane because that's like a waste. Hiya!
It can't be.
Things not looking pretty good. Not looking good. Here's mute.
We're good to go.
Alright, he's about to crit her for all of her HP. Well, a lot of it at least. Much of her HP and damage. It's an old game for the SNES, interesting.
We're good to go.
Come on, Estelle, you can do this. You can bring this home, right? I believe in you. What? No way. What? Does it also delay you? Alright, I'll give that some more shot. Then I need to move stuff around. Actually, you know what? Hang on. Run. Okay, so... Yes. We have a few things we can do to make this a bit easier for ourselves. We can, instead of the evade, we use the defense. And for equipment. Actually, you know what? Ooh. No, we don't do that. We don't put the defense on her. We put the evade on her. We give the defense to Sherazade. And we take the white bracelet away. And give that to Estelle. Okay, so this might be a little bit better. We'll see. So all he does is spam an AoE that hits me for half of my hit points and damage. Got it. So Joshua, your job is to be expendable, okay? That's all you do. That's all you do. Is you're expendable. But that's okay. Because you can't miss magic. And you can't miss S-crafts. Okay, 700 damage. That's pretty good. Alright, 400 damage, pretty good. Alright, buddy. Let's see. You could use a red tail soup. How about just a good old classic tear ball?
Not now.
I kind of want to save Sherazard's S-Craft, her S-Break, just in case something like really important comes up that I need to intercept from the bad guy. Or we can just finish him off, maybe. Maybe. Just gotta keep we gotta keep Estelle healthy and buffed. Healthy and buffed. This should do it. This should do it. She doesn't miss. I was gonna say, please don't miss. Oh, please don't miss. Got him. There we go.
Seems you came up short.
Poor Joshua is just dead. Alright, exterminated the East Bowes Highway monster. Okay, so should we continue to Ravenue? I feel like we should just keep going to Ravenue and then heal there once we arrive. And then there's a monster in Ravenue that we need to fight as well. These guys are just everywhere. A bracer's work? Oh. No! Bracer's work is never done. Well done. Thank you. Thank you. We demolished that guy. This is a long trail to Ravenue Village. Huh? Who are you? Oh, red-haired guy. Sherazard, is that you? Well, this is an unlikely place to run into the Silver Streak. Right back at you. I thought you were in the Royal City, but are you here to look into the airliner incident? No, I'm here on some chump errands. Speaking of the incident, I hear it was the work of the Sky Bandits. Still, if you're here on the job, then I guess I don't have to worry about it myself. Good luck to you. Is that all you've got to say? I'm sure you've heard that Cassius might have been taken hostage, right? Cassius Bright? Taken hostage? Ha! Don't make me laugh. That old man's not going to be beaten by the likes of some Sky Bandits. Anybody saying that is severely mistaken. I'd like to believe that too, but I wonder who this guy is. I don't know, but he seems to fit the mold for a bracer. By the way, who are those brats you've got tagging along with you? They look like a bunch of newbies to me. Well, I'm sure you'll be surprised to hear that these brats are Cassius's kids. Yeah, that's a surprise, all right. So these are the old man's kids, huh? Hard to believe it. Why are you looking at us like that? This boy with the black hair is one thing, but the girl really looks like an amateur. Are you sure she's really Cassius's daughter? You want to try saying that again with my staff in your teeth? She's the bona fide daughter of Cassius Bright, and I have to warn you, her bite is as good as her bark. And I'm just his adopted son. Is that a fact? Oh well, it doesn't really matter. What do you mean it doesn't matter? Well, take it easy, Sherazard. And be careful not to let these brats drag you down. Yeah. And make sure not to rush into any trouble yourself either. Ha! I'll keep those words in mind. Who's that guy? It's Cloud. The red-haired Cloud. What's with that guy? It really pisses me off. I see, so that was Heavy Blade Agate, huh? Heavy Blade Agate? What a stupid name. Agate Rosner, Senior Bracer in the Bracer Guild. He works in all regions and isn't affiliated with any specific branch. His massive blade is said to be capable of slicing a monster in two with a single slash. I'll just tell you right now, he's one tough customer. Whatever, I don't care how tough he is, he's still a rude jerk. Come to think of it, how does he even know Dad anyway? He seems to think highly of Dad's ability, but even so, he didn't seem to like him all that much. There are a number of things in his past I can't go into, and those things are the reason why he feels that way about your father. Well, I couldn't care less about someone rude like that. Anyway, let's hurry to Ravenue Village. Wait, do I have anything that reses people? Like items? Let's see, items. Healing. Yes. Back on your feet, slacker. What was this thing? It's a chupacabra. What? That is not what a chupacabra looks like. Hello? Game developers? I would like to point out some blatant misinformation in your game. The hell? Way off, yeah, right? It's like, what is this? It's like a Venus flytrap. Get out of here.
Here I come!
Not bad. Go back! Missed? Is it just gonna keep healing itself? It is. It is. Wait, did I get rid of her fire? I did. Whoops. I did get rid of her fire. Well, I guess it was a little premature to S-break.
Someone's been naughty.
But this guy's been pretty naughty. Ooh.
Oh, are we done already?
So, if you didn't know what a chupacabra looks like, it looks like a plant with teeth, evidently. I feel like I need to give her back her fire spell. Her fire spell is really good. Oh, missed? You missed? That was your only chance, buddy.
All right, we're good to go.
Gego, you were the naughty one? Well, Charizard's gonna have to do something about that.
Not now.
Oh, come on. I only have so many things to keep bringing back that guy from the brink of death. we just made some pasta, and we ate it. Right there in the middle of the road. I was wondering what that would be like. Welcome to beautiful, scenic Ravenue Village, everybody. Here we are. This is a nice little town. It has trees and little kids and some old people. So this is Ravenue Village, huh? This sure is a peaceful place. Look, there's an orchard. The village is known for its production of fruit, but it used to have a rich mining history. I've heard there's an old abandoned septium mine to the north of here. You seem to know a lot about this place. Have you been here before? Yeah, when I was training to become a senior bracer. During that time, I covered the whole kingdom on foot without an airliner. Why? An airliner would have been so much more convenient. Airliners are certainly convenient, but they only go to the 5 major cities. If you get used to their convenience, your attention won't reach other places. You should first travel on foot and see the places you should protect with your own eyes. Is pretty much the way your father recommended me to go about my training. Dad really said that? That's certainly the possibility that if an incident occurs in a place you're unfamiliar with, you could end up getting there too late. Also, it'd be pretty advantageous to know the geography when chasing a criminal. That's exactly right. Well, be that as it may, let's see what we can find out about the sighting. So, what do you suggest? Should we just talk to all the villagers? People would be suspicious of us if we did all that all of a sudden. I think we should talk to the village elder first and see what he has to say about it. Okay. Don't threaten you with a good time. Talk. Shop. Buy. Alright. Good night, Gego. See you next time, man. Thank you again for that raid. Get some rest. Oh, okay. I was like, why is there an exit on the second floor? I see. Got it. Apple ice cream. Fresh juice. I love juice. The Moonlight Path. Okay. And then there's this place. What is this? Somebody's house? There's a gravesite? You had to restart Paladin Quest because you ran into that glitch. I think I remember this game. Paladin Quest. Oh gosh. How to describe it? It's like, when you're in combat, it's like you have the monsters in front of you, and then you fight them, and they're really hard. Is the game really hard? So, that's all I remember, I think, if it's the one I'm thinking of. Like, everything hits really, really hard. Wait. What isn't a dream? I'm recalling back to my days when I used to rent games from Blockbuster Video, and I think that was I think that was one of them. I remember that game being overwhelmingly difficult. And it kind of has the Dragon Warrior style combat screen, where it's like first person. Her husband is in the orchard. Are you her husband? Elder's house. We found it. I haven't seen the likes of you around here before, so tell me, are you here to buy some fruit? No, we're not merchants. We're here with the Bracer Guild. So are you the elder of this village? I guess you could say I'm something like that. You don't happen to be one of Agate's companions, do you? Well, we're all members of the same guild, but we're not exactly companions. We know him by face, and that's probably about it. You see. So he's traveling by himself as usual, huh? The village elder closed his eyes for a moment as a look of sadness passed over his aged features. Huh? What's wrong, sir? It's nothing, really. Please pardon my expression. Anyway, what brings you to this rural village of ours? Don't tell me that another dangerous monster showed up in the area. No, actually, we're in the middle of an investigation concerning the missing airliner. We came here because we heard there was a report of some kind of sighting. Ah, I see. The Royal Army came here and investigated that the other day. However, they searched around the area and ended up leaving empty-handed. Really, is that so? Well, what about the person who saw the flying silhouette in the sky? It was one of the children of the village here, a boy named Louis. He apparently saw some suspicious shadow making its way across the sky on the night of the incident. But he's a kid anyways, any way you think about it, so he may have just imagined the whole thing while he was half asleep. Imagined it, huh? I guess the best thing we can do then is ask him directly. You're probably right about that. Thank you for your time, sir. Don't mention it. If there's anything else I can help you with, don't hesitate to ask. Louis, we know him. It's his brothers, Huey and Dewey. The heat of flames, burning flesh, and the charred smell of blackened bones. Amidst the screams and cries of the villagers and their children, no matter how many years pass, the terrible events of the war remain ingrained in my mind. Wow. Okay, ma'am. Didn't ask, but thank you for sharing. It's locked. Alright, there's a monster north of here, too. I'm about to use a ROM hack to help you with the difficulty. It gives you 999 HP. I feel like I did the same thing. I think I game genied it. Huh? I haven't seen you guys around here before. Are you merchants here to buy fruit? Actually, no, we're here for a different reason. As a matter of fact, we're bracers! Bracers? You mean like agate? I don't know, you don't look like that. You don't look all that strong to me, especially because you're a girl. Just punch him. Push him right into the lake. Why don't you tell me how you really feel? But after seeing my great skill with a staff, do you think you can still call me weak? Show off for the kid. Wow, that's amazing! It's like a tornado. I hope you've learned your lesson that looks can be deceiving. Now how about another amazing demonstration with my staff? Estelle, be careful, wasn't it just yesterday that you hit yourself in the face doing that? Anyway, are you Louis by any chance? Yeah. But how do you know my name? We heard from the village elder. He said you saw some kind of flying shadow. Do you think you could tell us a little bit more about what you saw that night? Sure, if you want. But the soldiers from the army already searched the place and didn't find anything. That's fine, we're not worried about that. Do you think you could just tell us what you saw? In as much detail as you can remember? Okay, I'll try. You see, I like watching the stars at night. So I often sneak out of my house at night to come here and look at the stars. And the other night when I was out here looking up at the stars, I saw two shadows moving across the sky. Now hold on a minute here. You say you saw two shadows? Yeah, that's right. And they were different sizes too, kind of like a mom leading a kid. Two shadows, two sizes. That's consistent with an airliner and the Sky-Bandit airship if you think about it. Yeah, the aircraft we ran across in the woods was definitely smaller than a typical airliner. And the two shadows just kept on flying north, until I couldn't see them anymore. So the north is... there's a trail that continues behind the village, and it leads to an old septium mine which was abandoned some time ago. The soldiers from the army supposedly searched the trail but didn't come up with anything. That's why they said I must have been dreaming. And then they laughed at me like I didn't know what I was talking about. The little boy's eyes started to well up with tears. Enough of that. You're a boy, right? And boys don't cry. We're not like those stupid soldiers. We don't think you're telling a lie either. We're going to prove it. Really? Darn straight. You just leave it to us. So no more crying, okay? Okay. You're a real nice person. As usual, she's got a knack with the kids. Yeah, maybe it's a virtue. Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? It's nothing. Let's focus on the task at hand. Looks like we've got stuff to do. Right. Let's hurry and get onto the trail behind the village and see what we can find. Alright. The village trail. So there's a monster behind the village as well. Is what my bracer notebook tells me. Ravenue Trail. Abandoned mine. I'm guessing the monster is somewhere in this giant area. Okay. I don't know if I want to fight two of them. They're pretty obnoxious just as they are. Pretty obnoxious. Maybe if I have a preemptive attack. Yeah, okay. Something like this. I'm okay with. Boom! One shot. Nice.
Oh, are we done already?
Roasted that guy. Oh, treasure chest. Down some tear balm, alright. What is that? It has like 4 mouths and 4 tongues. What is this thing? A roly-poly. I'm sorry, but no. Again, that's not what a roly-poly looks like. That's wrong. That's right, way wrong. On many levels. Nice crit.
Yeah!
Ooh.
Oh, are we done already?
Yeah, that's right. I remember that. That is the game I'm thinking of. Yeah, use your HP to cast magic. Man, that made the game even harder, if I remember right. Death Blow 2? Wait, what? Did I just find a level 2 quartz? Death Blow. Oh, I did. 100% kills enemy, but quartz breaks. It death blows the enemy, but the quartz is destroyed. Oh man, that's actually really funny. Reduced to searching empty chests? That's really sad. I wonder if it works on the bosses. I forgot to check some of these chest messages, by the way. I wonder if it works on the boss. The big monster we have yet to find. Nice misses. Beast steak. Nope, still empty. Still empty. Still got the thing that was in this chest. Good for you. Bum.
Seems you came up short.
What, there's nothing here? Alright, so there was chest up there. I think there's other 2 branches left of chests as well. Here's the central area. I want to check this place again just to be sure I didn't miss anything. Yes, okay, chest. There was a chest. No boss. West, Ravenue Mine. Jeez. This place is so convoluted. Alright, we have to destroy them now. Bum.
Oh, are we done already?
There's just so much to explore here. All right, you. Do we actually, like, kill them with physical attacks? So we're not spending MP on every single encounter? I don't think so. I don't think we can. I think it's impossible. It's gonna heal now. For every point of damage we did to it, it just heals it back up. Crazy. Crazy, it's so strong. Now I feel like magic in this game is
are we done already?
so much better than physical attacks right now. 3 of them. Maybe I'll just take the heals and then run away. Nothing, huh? Wow. Okay, so nothing at the end of the first branch. So let's see what's at the end of the second branch. Down this way. Some more old birds. Ow. Nice miss. So this is the impede attack. Ooh, nice. Oh, I bet that guy's gonna fall asleep. He's gonna fall asleep. No, never mind. He's gonna stun Joshua, and then he's gonna fall asleep. Got it. Got it. Right. Good.
Piece of cake.
Pizza cake. It's funny, that's actually what she says. Alright, so... heal up. Anything here? Nothing here. Okay, so there's nothing at the end of the first 2 branches. Let's go to the 3rd branch and see if there's anything there. Chest. Tear ball. I am Error. Good to meet you, Error. Isn't that a line from Zelda 2? Link's Awakening? Or Link's Quest, or whatever it was called. I am Error. I think it was the name of the, like the woodworker from the first village.
Seems you came up short.
Working our way up. What level are we? What level are we? Status. 12. Okay, not bad. Nothing. Okay, so there's nothing here. Good. So, that's it. There was one chest at the end of all of these little tendrils of passageways. Just one chest. And now we're at the mine. Wait, did I miss the monster? Revenue mine. I must have missed it. Okay, that's fine. I mean, we're definitely gonna go back there at some point. The gate is secured with a heavy chain and padlock. This looks like the entrance to an abandoned mine. Kind of reminds me of the Malaga mine. Except for the fact that it's all deserted. It seems that this place was abandoned quite some time ago. The padlock and chain are rusted. It doesn't look like this gate has been opened recently. Which means that there's no possibility that the Sky Bandits entered through here. I wonder if that's why the army never investigated this place. You're probably not going to find any clues searching around in an old mine, that's for sure. What's wrong, Estelle? Maybe it's just me, but do you feel any air flowing out of here? When you say out of here, do you mean the mine? Yeah, that's right. Let's see. Joshua wet the tip of his index finger and with his tongue and held it out. You're right, Estelle. It's rather subtle, but there is air flowing out of here. Just like I thought, huh? Sometimes your senses can be surprisingly sharp, you know that? I wonder if you get that from your father. My dad doesn't have anything to do with it. But forget about that. Aren't you more interested in what's inside this old mine? There's certainly a possibility that it connects to somewhere. It's probably worth checking out. Well, in that case, let's just bust this lock off. Hey, don't you even think about doing that. For now, we better head back to the village and talk with the Elder. He might have the key. Huh, you're no fun, Shara. I know. Like, just break it open. Come on. Listen, Estelle's got a giant staff. We're good to go. Just, you know, it's important. Had to use a player's guide so you didn't miss any achievements. Yeah, there's a lot of collect everything achievements for this game. I saw that. Fight all the monsters. Buy all the gear. It's expired. Wait, what? The revenue monster expired? Oh no. That's why I can't find it, because the... Oh, that sucks. I missed the quest. So it's like, you have to do it right then. Oh, well, I figured they would... I figured that the monster would be there until you went to Revenue, but I guess I was wrong. If you don't go to Revenue before the game actually sends you to Revenue, then you missed the quest. Scent is stench. Gross. Wow. Brutal. That one encounter really messed us up. I wasn't expecting to get so beat up on the way back. In just 2 encounters, you know? I just want to go back to the village. Bad guys, just leave me alone, please. 5 seconds. Thank you. That's, I'm a little sad about that the quest expired. Okay, so... Oh, wait. Did it expire because of Agate? Did Agate do the job, and that's why we can't do it? Is because he was there and he killed the monster, and... Is it supposed to expire? I don't know, now I'm all confused. I figured it would have said something here, and it wouldn't have said, you know, you get 1500 Mira, you know, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so in that case, I feel like I have to go down to the Nebel Valley and fight this guy before this one expires, which might be a good thing to do. There is an inn, that's right. Well, if it isn't Annalise... Oh, hi, Sherazard. Don't tell me you're here on a job with the guild, too. Actually, yeah. It seems like we're all bogged down with work, huh? I feel like I'm running into this lady everywhere. Yeah, it might make sense for us to head back down to the Nebel Path, and then, hunt down there for the monster. Heard this from Louis, so don't get mad at me if I'm wrong. Aren't you the guys from the Bracer Guild? That's awesome, so even girls can be bracers too, huh? I always thought that you couldn't be a bracer unless you were tough like Agate. We even have Her Majesty the Queen. Yeah, that's a good point, kid. Alright, hang on. So we're gonna head back to... I think the plan is to head back to Bose. And, go fight this monster. But, that'll have to be next time. Because we're gonna call it a night right here.